This project was a long time coming. Mayor Bibb made it a priority when he got in to get it done, and this is the fruits of that effort. This is Station 26, the new response center for the Kinsman area. We are combining two stations, Station 41 and Station 26, at this facility. So you will have fire and EMS run out of here. We also have, in the build, it was community-centric. We have a community room that is used for community events or stuff such as that. But we really want to enforce with you, this is a home for the community. This is a safe place. This is a place where you can come to get help, to get information, or any other needs that you have, you can come here. So once again, welcome to your home. With that, I want to introduce Mayor Justin Bibb, who was the primary architect in getting this done. Mayor?
Thank you, Chief. Well, let's give Chief Luke another round of applause if we can. I remember a few years ago when I was interviewing Chief Luke for the position, the thing that sold me on him being the best candidate to be the next chief of our fire department was this philosophy on the role of fire stations in our communities. They are not just places for the men and women of both fire and EMS to come and get rest and wait for the next 911 call, but they are truly a hub for our community. It's a hub for safety, a hub for resources, but especially on Kinsman Road in the southeast side, a hub for promise, hope, and opportunity as well too. So again, thank you, Chief, for your vision. There were a lot of people who made today possible, and while I was blessed to take the baton to make sure we got this project done, I want to thank the prior council and former Mayor Frank Jackson as well for making sure this project got done as well too. Council President, if I recall, this is one of Mayor Jackson's last ribbon cuttings as mayor. And so I want to just thank Mayor Jackson for his leadership and his vision for prioritizing this new station in the heart of Cleveland's southeast side. Also, I want to just thank Local 93 and CARES as well for your support in supporting this new station. We have two of the best unions in the nation supporting both fire and EMS. So let's give our union leaders a big round of applause if we can. And, you know, I also want to uplift Vanguards because I was talking to their president earlier this year. Where's your president at? Is he around? You hiding back there, Antonio. I was talking to President Cruz, and him and his team came to me with this idea of making sure we don't lose the history of the old Fire Station 26. And so we'll be dedicating that land to the Vanguards and the fire department. We want to make sure that the residents use that old station as also a community hub as well too. So again, across the board, the City Council, MOCAP, Fire, EMS, CARES, Local 93, the Vanguards, thank you for a job well done to support this new station. And without further ado, I want to bring to the stage our fearless leader at City Council, Councilman Blaine Griffin. Blaine.
Well, thank you so much, Mayor Bibb, and thank you so much to all of the men and women of the Cleveland Division of Fire and the men and women of the EMS. This is truly a great day. We all know that all of your buildings needed a lot of tender loving care. Okay, let me rephrase that. A lot of your buildings needed to be changed, torn down, renovated, done over, whatever else we could say. So to be able to have this opportunity to have a brand new station right here in the Kinsman neighborhood is so great. I do want to take a moment, if I could. I also want to acknowledge Councilwoman Deborah Gray that is here. If Councilwoman Deborah Gray can stand, acknowledge Councilwoman Deborah Gray. And I always have to acknowledge the community. Our precinct committee person for the area, Myra Simmons, is here, but all of the community, if they could please stand up. You know, we can't do this without community. Everything that we do, we make sure that we're involved and we involve the community. This is part of a renaissance. When you build these kind of anchors in our community, it gives pride to young men and women as they walk by these areas and they say one day that they can be a firefighter, that they could be a paramedic, that they can be an EMS officer. So this is not only just bricks and mortar, this is actually an inspiration to our community and to the East 93rd and Kinsman neighborhood. So I'm extremely ecstatic and happy that this is happening. I have some ideas, Mayor and Director and Chief Luke, on who and how we can actually possibly name this, but we will always do it with the community's support. In the shadows of this building, I must mention that my mentor, Frank Jackson, actually got his start right in the shadows of this building. So it means a lot to see this come to fruition because nothing is good. Groundbreakings are great, but ribbon cuttings and actually seeing the building come to fruition, thanks to the leadership and help from Mayor Bibb, his administration, and Director Drummond, we are now here seeing this today. So on behalf of all of the residents of Ward 6, on behalf of Cleveland City Council, and on behalf of all of Cleveland, thank you for your service. Thank you so much for putting this together. And it is my privilege and honor to bring up the Chair of Public Safety and the Dean of Cleveland City Council, my friend Michael Pulisic. Michael.
Good afternoon to Honorable Mayor, the Safety Director, my dear friend and colleague, Blaine Griffin, my council lady friend, Deborah Gray. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a unique opportunity for not only this neighborhood, but the city of Cleveland. What I wanted to tell you as well, and I want to say this to the mayor and the safety director and the chief, and I have to commend Chief Luke. We got a wonderful chief of fire here. I want to say that again. We got a great chief of fire. And to CARE, to Local 93, the Vanguards, but we've been working very closely. What we did just a few weeks ago, we passed legislation, $21 million to rebuild, to start the rebuilding process of the 5 police districts. Yes. We passed that, and I want to thank the council president and the members of council and the administration who we work very closely with. Now, as the mayor indicated and as the council president, we're looking at the firehouses. What can we do to improve the firehouses? This is a state-of-the-art complex, and I just got the grand tour a little while ago. As I said to the chief and to the folks who were involved in this design, wow, this is the prototype which we hope will be magnified and utilized throughout the city as it pertains to the other locations where we have to replace firehouses. So my brothers and sisters that are gathered here today, it's one building at a time, one neighborhood at a time. We have to rebuild, we have to reinvest, we have to re-envision and reimagine our neighborhoods. And by council and administration working together with our bargaining units, the various labor groups that we have within the city, and above all our citizens, we will reimagine and reinvent our neighborhoods. Thank you. God bless all of you.
Thank you, Councilman Pulisic. With that, I want to bring up my boss, Chief Safety Director Dornat Drummond. Thanks, Chief. Appreciate it. Right, too. This is a very big day for us. Really appreciate it. Not too long ago, I was interviewed about the conditions of the fire stations. I toured the fire stations, and in particular, there's a fire station on the northeast side. It had some issues, and subsequently was closed, and it's being renovated. One of the things that we are committed to, and not only here in the Department of Public Safety, but with the mayor's administration, is to make sure that our firefighters and EMS personnel have a safe, warm, and cool, we're in the summer right now, environment which they can work out of. And this is, for me, a fulfillment of that commitment, again, not only from Department of Public Safety, but from the Mayor Bibb, to make sure that our people are in the state-of-the-art facility, which they currently are with this particular fire station. I want to thank the Vanguards as well. I know
Cruz back there, President Cruz, Local 93, Jake over there. I call him Jake. I consider him to be a friend. Also, Chief Luke, a phenomenal leader. His command staff, which is to my left, and firefighters here, EMS, Commissioner Will, I'm not quite sure if he's here as well. Of course, Mayor Bibb, Council President Griffin, as well, Council Chair Polensik. And I have there's something I need to say relative to Council Chair Polensik. We meet weekly. Every Tuesday at 1 o'clock we meet. And one of the first things he asks about consistently, or not only, consistently ask me, he said, Director, tell me about the fire stations, their conditions, what are you doing about them? And also, and I see Chief Todd over there as well, what are you doing about the 5 police districts? That's every week he asks me about it. What's your commitment? What are you going to do? We want to make sure that we're taking care of our firefighters, our police officers, and our EMS personnel. And again, this, to me, is a commitment for that. We have dollars dedicated for our police stations, as Council Safety Chair Polensik just mentioned. And we also have dollars for renovating our fire stations as well. So this is a big day for us. So thank you all for coming out.
Thank you, Director Drummond. Now we will have the ceremonial ribbon cutting by Mayor Bibb.
And others.
And others.
Can I bring one of my residents with me?
Yeah, please. Come on, Myra. Myra, we're going to give you the scissors.
Thank you.
All right. Form in, guys. Don't be shy.
I ain't shy at all, baby. I've been here since 1968.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. We're here.
Thank you so much.
With that, we officially open Fire Station 26.